one question on the quiz, and since I haven't written it yet, I don't know what order they'll be in, but one question on the quiz will be this. Write the question down too. You can abbreviate and stuff, but write down the question so you know what you're doing. Write the equation of the parabola with vertex -2, -3, and containing 7, 4. All right, now leave some space. Here's question number 2. Find the vertex, axis of symmetry, and direction of opening using the axis of symmetry formula. And that would be y equals 2x squared plus 8x minus 6, and b by completing the square. And that would be y equals 4x squared minus 16x plus 8. All right, so these are your 3 problems. Now, what do you want to do? Is it best for you to spend a little time trying to work through them on your own, or you want me just to jump in and do it? You want a little time? All right, take a little time to work through on your own, and then we're going to go through them together. Okay, how we coming? You're number 1 done?
Yeah.
Or at least to the best of our ability? All right, let's go through number 1 together. Did you start like this? That has to be step 1. Why is that step 1? Focus on the vertex. That means we're shifting left 2 and down 3. Notice the squared. You will not get the right answer if you don't put a squared on that. It's a parabola. It's got to be squared. All right, what's step 2? That's step 1. What's step 2? You got to figure out what that guy is, right? And how do we do that?
7-X.
We take this guy right here, and we put this in for X and this in for Y. So 4 equals A times 7 plus 2 squared minus 3. Uh-oh, we have some big numbers happening. What's 7 plus 2? 9 squared.
81.
81. So we have 81A minus 3. Do not combine the 81 and the 3. Move the 3 over. So A equals, 7 81s. 7 81s? So you wrote down in the answer blank that you don't have, so you wrote down and circled it. Y equals 7 81s, X plus 2 squared, minus 3. How many got problem 1 right? Very good. Now, I'm promising you that's a quiz question. So, what questions do we still have about that? What step did we not understand, or what? We good? All right, have you had a chance to get going on number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Here is the key. Follow the directions. Lucas Jones, what is my axis of symmetry formula? Lucas. X equals negative b over 2a. All right, so here we go. I'm going to squeeze it in here, and now I'll erase all this and do this one. So for this problem, what would negative b be? This problem right here. Negative 8 over 2 times 2?
Yeah.
Which is negative 8 over 4. Did you get negative 2?
Yes.
So you wrote down my axis of symmetry is x equals negative 2.
Yeah.
Which means that your vertex
Negative 2.
is negative 2, comma something?
Yeah.
And what would the something be?
Put negative 2 in.
Well, I don't know, but I'm going to put negative 2 in here and find out, right? So 2 times, all right, negative 2 squared.
4.
4. Plus 8 times negative 2 minus 6. So 8 minus 16 minus 6. Negative 14. I heard somebody say it. Good job. And which way does it open? Up. How many got question 2 correct? Good. This could be a good. How did you get it right when you don't even know the axis of symmetry? All right. And then the last question, which is the completing the square question. Here's our equation. So, how did you start that one, Scotto? Whoa. He is all excited. He wants to jump right in and complete the square. We have to slow him down. before we can complete the square. Divide by 4. So we're going to divide everything by 4. Is that okay with everybody? And there's still something else we have to do. Minus the 2.
So you can never have the
Never.
x, like with the coefficient.
Nope. Not the x squared. No, the x squared can't have a
Then
coefficient.
in the end,
In the end it will, after you've made the square, but you have to make the square first. Okay? That's the rule. Alright, now what? Now we're ready to add to both sides. So now, Scotto, we're ready to do what you want to do. We're going to take half of 4, which is 2, and square it. So did you add 4 to both sides, Pete?
Yeah.
If you did, you're right. If you added something else, you messed up. X minus 2 squared. Y over 4 plus 2, because I'm adding these together. Now we put it back. Right?
Yep.
So, Camry, what do we do now?
you add 2 to, or subtract 2 to
Move
the
the
other
2
side.
to the other side. Yep, that's exactly right. And then tag, last step, times by 4. And when I multiply by 4, I multiply my parentheses, but not what's in it. You're not done. Vertex, axis of symmetry, direction of opening. What's my vertex?
2, -8.
2, -8. Right 2, down 8. What's my axis of symmetry? And what's my direction of opening? Did anybody, and I know I kind of rushed you there a little bit because I wanted to get done with everything, but did anybody get all 3 problems right on your own? That is very good. If you didn't get all 3 problems right, are you okay with what you did wrong? I mean, you're not okay with it, obviously you don't want to make that mistake again. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, you should be done or able to do now your 2.1 homework. So I need you to take the last few minutes